Hello Train 2.0. In this video, we're going to go over more of a breakdown of the mechanics behind Terasenko's patterns of the pros. So the first one is the down the gut. And the thing that he's really good at is giving himself a ton of room. So he has a lot of time to kind of plant and get both feet planted and really get all his energy into the shot. So what he does here is he's creating space for himself by popping up, and we can't really see the beginning of this play. This actually is on a power play. So what he's doing is he's popping up, going the opposite direction from a whole bunch of these forwards. And then from here, when he receives the puck, he's got about 15 feet of space to play with. And the way he did that was, again, kind of going the opposite direction of defenders into open ice. And this allows him to really get it with a ton of time. And all he has to do is, you can see, drops that hip, and he's really able to get a ton of power on that shot. Here is another example. And he does a really good job here, again, getting into that open space in the middle of the ice. And he beats probably who his check is, probably one of the centermen. And he's able to get into this open ice here, right? So he kind of broke past a layer and is able to pop into this ice right here, right in this area. And then he gives himself tons of room and is able to get that shot off. Okay, now the next thing we see, like I said in the breakdown video, is that he does a lot of catch and releases rather than like a straight one-timer. So he's going to catch it behind him and then release it. So in the NHL, they're big on like an immediate release, but Terasenko seems to be okay with pausing a little bit before releasing. He does it quite often, like I said, 10 times. And so that's obviously a good skill to have. Now let's go into the mechanics of it a bit. What is he doing when he's receiving it? Well, for the first part is all this movement here. He has a good knee forward position and a good ankle rocker. He's on those inside edges. So if he's catching the puck at any point here, he's able to catch and release it really quickly. Okay, now what do we see here in terms of his mechanics? Inside edges, inside edges, inside edges. Knees forward, okay? And then as he's catching it, look at where his weight is, on his heels. Where are his knees? Forward. And you can see that he's able to get that hip through, boom, and he's pushing off of his left heel. Catch, weight on his heel, boom, and he pulls that top hand in. You can see that right there. Okay, that's the first thing. Next thing, on this one, same idea. You can see how he's pushing, doing that Crosby push, planted, weight on his heels, shifts his weight on his heels, and he's pulling that top hand in. Okay, now here's where he combines the two. And this is where he combines, look, popping into open space, going the opposite direction of the defender, giving himself an extra layer of space kind of right here. Okay, and then pops in. And now he's going to do the, where's the weight on his heels, where's his knees forward, so ankles are soft, catch, and he's going to drop that hip. Boom. And you see how far he drops that hip, and yeah, he drops his knee too. That allows him to get his hips through and release it. Really similar situation. He comes out wide. He sees that this defender is going this way, so obviously if he comes this way into this space, and this guy's momentum is here, there's going to be a gap. So he pops into there, and he gets it, and again, smoothly catch. You see that left knee come forward, weight still on his heels, and then as he drops that hip, he's on that edge of this leg, boom, drops that hip, and that release is very, very smooth. So those are some of the mechanics and the cues that Terasenko has when he's using these patterns, both the down the middle, down the gut, and the catch and release and the combination of the two. Hope you enjoyed this breakdown, and thank you for watching.